Is YouTube censoring LGBTQ videos and vloggers and YouTubers in general? That's the big question right now circulating among YouTubers after it was, it seems like it was all brought up by Rowan Ellis, a YouTuber who noticed some trends. Now this isn't hers, but let's take a look at two YouTube feeds. One has a filter on it, the restricted filter, and one doesn't. If you see on the left, this is from Neon Fiona. On the left is the raw feed, on the right is the filter feed, and you'll see what's missing. The top one on the left is my YouTuber lesbian crushes, which when you turn on a filter called the restricted filter by YouTube, that disappears, as does one called Gay Girl Interviews Straight Guy. So that's what we're seeing. And she says, just looked at my videos with the restricted mode on, seeing a bit of a theme here, LGBT plus content not safe for kids. Now, a lot of folks kicked up some dust about this to try to get YouTube's attention, and it took a minute, but YouTube did respond. They issued this statement on their Twitter handle. They said this: we are so proud to represent LGBTQ plus voices on our platform. They are a key part of what YouTube is all about, and there are a ton of LGBTQ plus YouTubers. The intention of restricted mode is to filter out mature content for the tiny subset of users who want a more limited experience. LGBTQ plus videos are available in restricted mode, but videos that discuss more sensitive issues may not be. We regret any confusion this has caused and are looking into your concerns. We appreciate your feedback and passion for making YouTube such an inclusive, diverse, and vibrant community. So from what I've gathered, it seems like when they say a small subset of people who want a more limited experience, a lot of folks are calling out that this is like in a library when you go to do some research and you don't know who's coming in to use the library, you put a more filtered experience on, as in also like a hotel lobby, or if you have kids and you don't want to expose them to what you hope are controversial topics, you put this filter on. And it's just another check where your kids aren't watching things that you would consider to be controversial or that they're not ready for yet. But it's not just YouTubers that have seen the brunt of this. Tegan and Sarah, a music group, if you're not familiar, go check out their tunes, said if you put YouTube on restricted mode, a bunch of our music videos disappear. I checked myself, LGBTQ people shouldn't be restricted, and then a very Trumpian, hilarious, sad. There's a question here though. The big issue brought up by Callum McSwiggan, as described by Mashable, is he specifically notes a video in which he talks about coming out to his grandmother and says, how on earth is that not suitable for children? If anything, it would be extremely beneficial and helpful for children to see that, especially children who are struggling to deal with their identity, especially to LGBT plus kids. There's a lot to discuss. It's very complicated. But what are your first thoughts?
So there's usually two reasons why things will get blocked on any kind of social media like YouTube. And the primary one is advertising. So advertisers don't want nudity, so all the Free the Nip campaigns are not gonna work because advertisers don't want it. And that's the overwhelming. And I thought in the beginning maybe this was what this was about, but this is slightly different. This is, hey, I have chosen this restricted mode, so I wanna make sure that it is safe and family friendly. Now, then that gets into Callum's point. Well, what do you mean? Like, I think this is very family friendly, and I think it's actually very helpful to kids if they're dealing with these issues to see stuff like this. Tyler Oakley, one of his videos that got restricted was 8 black LGBTQ plus trailblazers who inspire me. So and then I thought in the beginning, again, when I read the headline, I was like, wait, is this like, we did a fun story about this like 10 years ago on the air, that's how old we are, about like there's all these like lesbian kissing videos on YouTube. You can't show nudity, but they'll get almost all the way there, and there'll be a lot of Japanese girls who have found each other very attractive apparently, and they will like kiss around their face and like with the, I mean, it's,
God bless them.
Yeah, God bless. Okay, now if you put that in under restricted mode, you're not allowed to see the Japanese face licking, lesbian face licking. Okay, I get it. Maybe that you consider that not family friendly. But if you're having a serious conversation about people who inspire you or how you came out to your grandmother, that doesn't sound right.
Right,
restrict that.
And it seems like there's holes in the technology, so it's not even accomplishing the things that YouTube set out to accomplish, aside from whether those goals had any merit. So there's things like there's somebody posted, and I didn't make the graphic for this, sorry, but it's just like they turned on restricted mode and found like 50, or no, it literally says 16.2 million results, but I'm sure they don't all apply, where like the title has the F word in it. So you can't have the touching coming out story of courage or of just people who inspire artists who happen to be gay.
Right.
But you can see like, duck song, fuck. Like you can watch that, good. Like that's a question.
You need to create a new logarithm or something that doesn't categorically exclude. I don't know how they're lumping. Is it keywords? Like how are they contributing to these? To this restricted mode, because it's not even-handedly even excluding material that may be problematic for children.
Yeah, so right now they're having serious discussions about with their engineers like, how do we fix this?
It's difficult. I think it's a difficult challenge. I don't know, I took a few computer programming classes in college, and you kind of see how you break it down, but it would be very difficult to accurately identify these things. And I know there have been a lot of initiatives from well-meaning tech companies that have been utterly bungled at the beginning, but part of their culture is try stuff, if it fails, fix it. And hopefully over at YouTube, they identify that this is the kind of thing that seems to be failing, at least in searching F-bombs. We need to fix it. But the question is, like, there are issues with the gay character in Beauty and the Beast. And I talked to some people who are extremely progressive, and they're like, listen, there comes a point at which I want to start the conversation with my kids. I don't want them to find it on YouTube first. I tend to come down on the side of like, it's okay to tell kids that folks are gay. They probably won't notice anyway.
Yeah, look, if you don't treat it as something like really weird, they just grow up thinking, okay, that's life. Some people are this way, some people are that way.
It's like when kids fall and they scrape their knees. If the parents are like, oh my God, are you okay? Then the kid's gonna start wailing and crying. But I have some friends who are like, pop up, pop up. And the kids think it's a great game when they fall. They pop right up and everybody claps and they're happy.
Yeah, you spit on it, okay? And if you're a real man, you get beyond that problem. Okay, no, maybe not the right way to parent. Okay, so there's one other thing though that we have to discuss if we're keeping it real in this regard. It might be a little political. So here's what I mean by that. Right-wingers don't agree. And we live in a big country and there are right-wingers. And I'm not dismissing that. I'm actually saying, okay, let's have a conversation about it. They might say, hey, look, you might think it's perfectly normal to have that Johnny has 2 dads or whatever, and you're comfortable teaching that to your kid, you live out in LA. But I'm not comfortable and I want it to be family friendly, and in my in my library, community library here in the Ozarks. Are there still libraries?
Yes, there are.
Yes, and so I don't want the touching coming out story that's touching to you is not touching to me. I think it's harming my kids. How do you resolve that? That's a really interesting question.
I think the distinguishing factor is this isn't a Facebook. It has the thing where you can kind of like a sound mixing board turn up certain filters and down other filters. This isn't an action where you can say gay stuff. I don't want it on my kids' thing. I can't, you're not opting out of gay, you're opting out of controversial and restricted, which implies that that thing you're opting out of is bad, and under that penumbra is gay stuff. So it really is implying that gay stuff should be restricted because in a way it's bad. I think they should maybe, for parents, divide it up into the things you feel comfortable, category-wise for your kids to see. Because I love it when I see bullying stopped on YouTube. I love it when like really shitty YouTubers get called out for being jerks. And I like that, and that's the kind of instinct we should foster. And a lot of times the way they're called out is by these very brave, strong LGBTQ vloggers who are saying, stop it, this was my experience. And you might not be gay, but you should know not to pick on me because I am. And I think that's valuable.
So let me add one more thing to what Brett's saying, because it's really important. Because making that decision to exclude the LGBT content is also an act of commission, not omission, right? So you're still actively making a decision, and you're not saying I'm neutral to the right and the left. Some say you should have it for your family, and others say your family shouldn't look at it. When you exclude it, you have said the right wing is correct. It should be excluded from family-friendly content because being gay has some intrinsic problem with it, and we understand why you would want it excluded. So I would urge YouTube to not make that decision leaning on that side.
Right.
So I'm not saying that it's an easy decision to make because we're a big country and we all disagree on a lot of different things. And you want to exclude certain things from YouTube Kids, I hear you, brother, and that's a different conversation. You want to exclude it from because of advertising issues, even though a lot of our stuff gets blocked, I hear you, that's an economic decision. But in this case, you're making a value decision on content.
Sure. Yep.
And I'd urge you to reconsider that decision.
The corporate media has multi-million-dollar anchors. We have you guys. Go to tytnetwork.com/go and you can help hire investigative reporters that'll do real journalism.